to UC Berkeley for undergrad. So I was walking and I was like staring off into space as I was walking like that. And I thought, I was just in a daydream. And then all of a sudden, someone starts saying my name, Nagina, Nagina, Nagina. And I said, finally I looked up because I was in such a daze. And she goes, it was my best friend. So my best friend was like, what are you thinking about? Because you did not even hear me call your name so many times. And she thought probably that I was going to say that I was thinking about the exam that I was studying for, or that I was thinking about this cute boy I had met the night before. But instead, what I said is, I'm thinking about food. And I'm thinking about this amazing chocolate mocha that I really want to get from the coffee shop. And she totally started laughing. She's like, you were thinking that hard about food? And the thing, I was like, yes. I told her, like, yeah, it was so normal to me. I thought about food all the time. I would sit in my lectures. I would sit in libraries. I would sit at, even when I was out, I couldn't wait till the food was served. And so I just loved eating. And the thing that made it even harder and made me think about food more was when I was trying to diet. And I was eating these boring foods in tiny quantities. So I was constantly feeling this hunger. And every day I just felt it again and again. So literally when you're feeling that hunger, how long can you really go? I mean, how long can you try to starve yourself? Because you feel it every moment. It's like with you, it's pain. You're feeling that pain of hunger. And so I probably did it for like 2 days at a time. I would do it for 2 days at a time, and then I would eat a cookie. And then I would say, or I would get a nice big piece of pizza from this amazing pizza place we had called Fat Slice in Berkeley. And then guess what I would say? I would say, well, I messed up, so I might as well keep going, and I might as well keep messing up. Right? Do you know what I mean? It's like the all or nothing mentality where you mess up, you might as well keep going. So then for like a week or 2 weeks, I would eat bad. Then all of a sudden it would hit me, oh my God, I feel so gross. And I want to look better. I want to feel better. So let me start this again. And it was a cycle over and over and over. And I mean, I look at my pictures from when I was in college, you know, and even after college when I was like 22, 23, 25. Some people may say that's like the prime of your life at some point. And I mean, I'm 20 pounds less now. And that's after 2 kids. And I'm now in my 30s. And I'm not in my early 30s. Okay? So like that was one thing where all I could do was think about food. Okay, so I want to tell you one more story. And hello to everyone that's joined. Thank you, Soraya, for letting me know you can hear me. Thank you for the smileys and all those other cool emojis. Loving those. So another story is that, so after I had my kids, I had gained even more weight, okay? And first of all, I want to tell you, like when I was growing up, I wasn't overweight, but I had about 10 to 15 pounds extra that I always wanted to get rid of. And those 10 to 15 pounds extra made me feel not very confident about myself. I never could put on a bikini. I never could just like throw on a fitted dress. I just never was like extremely excited with myself. So I just want to, you know, let you know the perspective. So, okay. So when I was, after I had my kids, I remember it was a little bit after, and I got a call from a really, really close friend and her husband. And she said, Nagina, come and meet us in New York and let's go out to dinner. You're not pregnant. You know, you can have fun. We can have some, you know, whatever, have a good time. And it sounded so fun. It sounded like something I needed. But then I thought about all the logistics, and I thought about, I have nothing to wear that is going to go over my body. I'm going to have to go through my closet and figure out what can hide my stomach. That's how I was thinking. Then I thought, I don't feel confident. I don't feel that good. And I just feel low about myself. Even if I do put something, I'm not going to feel sexy, and I'm not going to feel great. So when I go there, I knew that feeling about myself, it was going to channel into that insecurities I had about my body. It was going to channel into the energy I brought to the dinner. And so I knew that, first of all, I wouldn't be feeling good about myself because I wasn't going to like what I was wearing. And then even if I did put something on, if I figured out how to hide the things that I didn't want to hide, that I wanted to hide, then when I got to the dinner, I just wouldn't be like excited. I wouldn't be like myself, like the myself that I like. because I just didn't feel confident about my body, and the energy was low. Like I had a lot of low energy. So I actually declined that invitation. And that was a big deal for me because I love going out and I love having fun. And I really don't think that, your body should prevent you from anything. I mean, you should feel confident wherever you are, but I'm telling you, that's how I felt. And I want to share that with you. So soon after, I realized I was actually sitting on my couch and I started feeling all of this back pain in my lower back. And it hurt me like to the point where I had to go see a doctor about it. And I told my husband that we needed to get a new couch because this couch, there was something like really bad about it. It seemed like maybe it was old or something because my back was hurting all of a sudden. So I realized maybe it could be something, maybe it could be that I had, because I had 20 extra pounds at that point, 20 more pounds than before I got pregnant. So I thought, you know what? I have to lose weight. I cannot live my life feeling in pain, feeling low energy, not even wanting to take my kids out to the park, not even wanting to go for a walk, and not even wanting to have fun in the city with my friends and my husband. That's not the life I want for myself. And something just clicked. And I said, I have to do this. But then I realized this is what I thought, because I had tried to be losing weight my entire life and it never really worked. I thought, this is going to be so dreadful. Like, I just don't want to go through this awful process of depriving myself to lose this weight. Yes, I want to lose this weight, but oh my God, I just can't do that again. And also, I can't do it for temporary measures. Like, I have 2 kids. I cannot just take the weight off and then have it come back on again. And the thing that went through my mind was, I need to make this fun. I need to make losing weight fun. Is that possible? Is it possible to make losing weight fun? Well, then I started getting excited, okay? Because I actually like cooking. So I have all these ideas about cooking. So what I thought about was, okay, I know I need to eat healthy foods, but I'm going to start using the traditional spices that my mom used in the food that I loved growing up with. I love spicy foods. And even if it's not spicy hot, which I do personally love, then I can also just have flavors in it, because I just can't do that bland like broccoli and things like that I was doing back in college and after college and pretty much my whole life, and eating hardly anything. So what I said is, let me make this fun. Like, I'm going to find some really cool, healthy ingredients, and I'm going to make my own recipes, and I'm going to spice it up. Okay. And so what happened is I started eating healthier foods. Like I added more vegetables to my life. I added more lean fish, healthy fish. My husband did it with me. He started eating more lean meats. We started eating eggs. We started eating lots of beans and lentils, but I added all of the spices that I've been teaching you about to all of my food. So I would have like a crock pot. I would put black beans in it. I would add cumin, ginger, garlic, turmeric, red chili powder or cayenne pepper, and salt, pepper, and I would turn it on. I would mix it all around. I would turn it on for 8 hours. I would open it up. I didn't even do any work to do that. And I would open it up, and it would smell so delicious, okay? So I would have that, and then I would have some cauliflower that I put some turmeric on, turmeric, salt, and pepper, and usually a little bit of red chili powder because I like that. I would have that on the side, and then I would have some fish. My husband would eat chicken, or maybe we'd make some eggs. Tofu is another thing that you could eat with it, or like even yogurt, like a Greek yogurt. We would eat, and while we were eating, I would put it in my mouth, and I would tell my husband, "Oh my gosh, there is no way that this food is healthy. It tastes so good." And every day we'd be so super excited about eating, about doing everything. Okay, oh, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna come and get it in a second, okay? I'll be there in 1 second, okay? Thank you. All right. It's my daughter. She just made me a little kitty picture, so I'm so excited. So every day we would sit there and eat it together, and we couldn't believe how amazing this food was, okay? But that's not the best part. The best part is that after I ate food that I was excited about every day. And that's what I've been seeing from you ladies. I've been seeing so many women coming and telling me, I'm for the first time excited about my food. I look forward to eating every day. This is actually something that is tasty. I can do this. It's like, and that's what I thought. I thought, I can do this. I can do this. So I did it for a month, and things like everyone is different. Some people, you see progress on the scale in a week. Sometimes you see it in 2 weeks. I didn't actually see any movement on the scale, but a month later, I went and weighed myself, and I had dropped 10 pounds. 10 pounds. And that's 5 kgs. And I had lost this weight just by eating food that was delicious and had so many spices in it. And so it was like a party was happening at my house every day because I was eating amazing, delicious food. I loved what I was eating. I was eating, like black beans with all the spices. I was eating the cauliflower. I was eating cumin coriander fish. I was eating smoked paprika chicken, fish. It was like a crazy, exciting party that was happening. And then my weight dropped. Okay. So then I thought, okay, and let me tell you, I did not exercise. I did not exercise that entire time. So then I'm like, I can do this. Let me keep going. I kept doing the same thing, just eating food that tasted amazing, that had the flavors and had spices in it. And it was so easy for me to eat healthier food. Like I stopped craving sugars and chocolates, like I still ate them. I still did eat them. And to this day, I still eat them. I eat chocolate croissants. I eat cupcakes. I eat donuts. I just didn't crave them every day. Like I would have them about once a week. And that was all I needed. And that was all I wanted because my weight was literally dripping and melting off of me. And I just couldn't believe it. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. So I kept doing it. 3 months total passed. So 2 months later, I had lost 20 pounds in 3 months, which is about 10 kgs. Fast forward, I kept doing the same thing. And then I started adding 2 workouts a week to my regimen. So 2 workouts a week, which is like not a big deal. And honestly, I've been working out my whole life, but I never really lost the weight like that I lost after adding these spices. So 9 months passed and I dropped 40 pounds. 40 pounds, which is about 18 to 20 kgs. I dropped 40 pounds. Like I was 20 pounds lower than when I had kids. People saw me, that they had seen me, and they're like, you have 2 kids? How do you have 2 kids? How is your stomach that flat that you have 2 kids? And I'm telling you this because I want you to understand that this is not natural for me. I didn't grow up being skinny. I didn't grow up just having like a body that was so easy to maintain. I had to work at it and nothing worked for me. Nothing ever worked for me until I started exciting myself and using these spices that I later found out have incredible, incredible weight loss benefits. And thank you so much for the hearts. I so appreciate it. I'm really telling you like my honest story. I'm coming out of my heart for you. I want you to know the transformation I went through in my life. And I have another thing I want to let you know about my transformation that you'll be surprised about. I mean, I just couldn't believe that I lost this weight. After working so hard, it was easy to lose this 40 pounds. I was never hungry. I ate brownies and cupcakes, and every meal I ate, I couldn't wait to eat it. Like I couldn't wait to eat. And I would take it to work with me because I was working. I even traveled while I was losing this weight. I traveled and I would warm it up in the kitchen and everyone would be jealous of my food. They're like, what are you eating? It smells so good. And so I would try to tell people, but then they just, for some reason, it seemed like, I tried to share it with other people. So that's kind of how I started my whole blog and everything, is because people started asking me, how did you lose that weight and how do you have 2 kids? And I wanted to share that this is something that you can do too, because if I could do it after a lifetime of working so hard to lose weight and never getting to where I wanted to, never feeling confident in a bathing suit, never wearing the size dress that I wanted to wear, it just happened so easily. Okay, so part of it is that spices are exciting. Okay, they're fun. Like every meal you're excited by. But the second thing is that these spices have so many weight loss benefits. Like when you add spices to your food, they increase your metabolism. They burn your fat faster. They lower your blood sugar. Okay. They do so many things that obviously now I realize why it happens so fast. And like you're mixing it, you're sprinkling it on foods that are healthy, you're just accelerating the process. And the thing that's the best part is that it's sustainable. It is a lifestyle, okay? When you start adding spices and learning how to eat a little spices, and like I said, it's not spicy, it becomes a lifestyle because everything you eat tastes amazing. You don't have to go out to get amazing food. You can make it at home. Your family starts loving what you're cooking them. Your husband starts loving what you're cooking him. My husband cooks for me now because he loves the food so much that he has to make it. Sometimes I don't want to make it. He's like, I got to put those black beans on. I got to put those kidney beans on. I got to make those veggies. So we eat together. And, he also went through weight loss while I did. He actually lost more weight than I did. I lost 10 pounds in the first month, and he lost 20 pounds or 10 kgs in the first month, because men lose weight faster than women, which is not fair, but it happens, okay? So he and I were on this journey together, and it was incredible. It was like we were doing it together, and now our kids see what we're eating. Our kids follow our examples. But the thing that I want to share with you is that the other day, I actually put on a bikini for you and I cooked for you, okay? And I want you to understand that I could have never imagined that I could have done that 6 years ago or 5 years ago. I never would have imagined that, okay? Even before kids, I couldn't have imagined that I could just throw on a bikini. And the reason is, every time I thought about like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go to the beach or I'm gonna have to go to the pool, I started stressing out. And I started thinking, oh my God, I gotta start eating healthy. I gotta start eating nothing. I gotta start starving myself. I have to start doing that like right away. And it happened every year, every time. And then I would go to the beach and I would kind of not be that happy the way that I described myself going out to dinner. I would be like very self-conscious, focused on myself. And a lot of times I would just keep a cover up on, okay? So what happened this week is something that I realized, that my life is in a whole new place, that this is sustainable. It is a way of living, okay? And that I just decided I'm just gonna wear a bikini and cook, because I want you to see how effortless it is right now for me to put on a bikini. But it was not always like that. It was like the worst stress of my life to have to put on a bikini. And now I'm like, when is it going to be hot? Because I want to wear my fluorescent orange bikini, and I'm going to use every excuse I can. If we're going to the beach, I'll put it on right now. Let's just, whenever we go, we go. And when I'm on the beach, when I'm at the pool, I'm with my kids, I'm thinking about them, and I'm not thinking about me. I'm thinking about having fun with them. I'm thinking about running into the waves. I'm thinking about playing games with my husband on the sand. And I'm thinking about just lying there, and I don't care who sees me. And if you see me, great, because I feel amazing, okay? But I want you to know that it's a transformation. And if it happened for me, it can happen for you. And that's the reason that I'm so passionate about sharing these spices with you one by one. And I have so many recipes that I'm so excited to start telling you about, that are actually, how I lost weight, which is combining those spices and making them into meals that you can eat and that your family can eat, and that you find your favorites, and then it becomes your lifestyle. And it's so easy. That's the thing, is it's like the easiest way to lose weight. But something even better for me is that it's a fun way to lose weight. So let me know if that's important to you, for it to be easy or for it to be fun for you. I really want to know, do you want weight loss to be fun? Is that important? Or do you want it to be easy, or do you want both? I really want to hear from you. So I just wanted to share my personal transformation with you today. I want to do something a little bit different. I really want you to try to use the spices that I've been sharing with you. And you've been doing such a great job, but it is very transformational, and it has the weight loss benefits. And then it also makes your life exciting, and it makes you just look forward to eating, and look forward to eating food that's actually good for you, So, So yes, so thank you. Okay, so great. I'm getting some great comments. Fun and easy, easy fun. Great, thank you so much. Well, I just wanted to say that today, tell you about my weight loss story. Let me know what you thought about it, you know, if it's helpful for me to share these kinds of things with you, because I have so many other things, so many other struggles that I went through with my weight loss, so many other so many other feelings I have about transforming as myself, as a mom, and as a wife, feeling different, you know, and knowing that it's possible because spices made it easy, and I just love doing it.